Thank you for being with us today. So you are a practicing attorney and a law professor when your passion for cuff bracelets led you to begin your business, Rustic Cuff. What led you from that steady career to launch into entrepreneurship?
I had always been doing something that I said, I have to go to work. I thought, surely there are people that wake up and say, I get to go do this. So not that the jobs that I did were bad, it's just they were my have-tos and not my get-tos. And even the word entrepreneurship, to me, that is a work word. They work around the clock. So really, I just wanted to stay at home and raise my kids and play tennis. That's what I wanted to do. Everything else felt like a chore. Even being an attorney, even though there were great moments about it, it just felt like I lived for Friday and then I died a little bit on Sunday night.
Did it feel like a mismatch?
Yeah, or actually I just thought that that's the way work was. I thought that any job that I did would always feel the excitement, terrible excitement for Friday and the dreading of Monday. And having dreaded Mondays enough in my life, knowing how short life is, I just was determined not to dread Mondays anymore. I just didn't know how to get there. I didn't know what to do.
Earlier today at the Career Network convention, at the opening session, we had the honor of hearing more of your story, which you themed Goodbye Glue, Hello Growth, getting unstuck from bad breaks and heartache.
If you are stuck right now, there is hope. There is always hope. The lie is that we are the yucky things that have happened to us, that we are the mistakes we've made, we are the things we've done, or the things we have not done. We are not.
Can you share some of the highlights from your journey, including what you learned from getting unstuck?
Yeah, it felt like the goodbye glue. It felt like this glue that was keeping me stuck every time I was disappointed in something that didn't turn out the way that I thought it would. My law career, going on Oprah, all of these things, I had a picture of what it was supposed to be. And when it didn't turn out that way, it became this glue that inhibited any growth. And I started to realize I was free to go all along. I could have moved, I just thought I was stuck. Once I just started moving and doing these things, I actually could have done it a long time ago. I just chose to sit in the disappointment way longer than I should have.
Jill, your statement cuffs have been worn by celebrities, including Oprah, and are now sold in more than 200 stores. What has made these cuffs so popular with celebrities, fans, and gift givers?
It's not so much the cuff or bracelet by itself. It is the meaning behind it, and it is oftentimes what's on it, the encouragement that somebody can wear daily to remind themselves they aren't stuck. And the personal custom side of it, I think, is my favorite part of it. And it's why so many people would wear them, because it has meaning.
Hearing your story this morning, that is so meaningful, this idea of paying it forward in a way, in unexpected ways.
Yeah, I love to see people's faces when they receive a cuff completely out of the blue, didn't expect it. If I could just capture that feeling and that moment, I'd live on that every day. But we have people that come in and will buy 2, 3, 4, 5 cuffs, one for themselves, and then they carry the other ones in their purse. And when they feel led or prompted to, they will go up to a stranger and give them away. And you see that, and then that person experiences the joy of being given something random, and then they want to then pass it on. And so you see people come in not just for them, they come in for the joy of giving it to somebody else. And it's really fun to see how far down the line that goes.
So you talked about starting at 800 square feet because we're real estate. What has your footprint grown to?
So we started at 800 square feet, which grew to 1,800 square feet, which grew to 3,200, all in the same space. We kept knocking out walls. Businesses would leave in this retail space. Then maybe 6 years into it, we found a 40,000 square foot space and bought that. And that is our corporate headquarters now. And it's great fun. I love being in more space. It's hard to be in this small space, so that's where we had to start.
As you look back at this journey and where you've come from, where you're going, what's the most important life lesson that you carry with you?
There are a lot, and it depends on which season I'm in. But I think the most important life lesson is that anything is possible. It sounds cliche, anything's possible if we just believe, but people walk around thinking things aren't possible, and so they don't even try. And I want people to start looking through the lens of, well, why not? Why can't I? I just want people to start asking about anything they're doing. Well, what if I could? And then look at it through that lens. Because that's how this whole journey has been. That, and also having your hands free to move into that what if I could. Instead of holding on to disappointments, letting that go, moving to the next chapter and saying, well, what if it could work? That's what I want everybody to grab a hold of.